Hello, everyone. This is Amanda Ray coming to you with an American Bill Money review, along with the Right Way Prodigy marketing team. And what we're going to discuss today is American Bill Money and how it's changing lives every day. For those that don't know, American Bill Money has been around since 2003. They have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, and they are paying out $75 in commissions for each person that's in your downline. And what makes me so excited about this opportunity is that it doesn't take a lot of people to make a ton of money. So if you do the numbers really quick, 20 people is $1,500 a month, 40 people is $3,000 a month, and that's in residual income. So that's every single month. American Bill Money is paying out 60% of the commissions that comes in, and they are sending out, they're going to send you leads every single month, and you're paying for your membership to be a part of this opportunity. The other great thing about this program is that you can market this opportunity online or offline. If you want, you can do both, or you can do one of the other and be successful. It's just about being consistent and staying with the program long enough to see the results, okay? So for those that don't know, I've been in the program now for 3 months, going on 3 months, and I have personally sponsored over 100 people into this opportunity, and it's growing every single day because I'm staying connected with people by marketing online and offline, okay? I have a great sponsor that kind of walked me through the steps of what needed to happen in order for me to be successful and work from home. And I've been doing that for the last year. I had my financial breakthrough online in November of 2016, and I've been doing it ever since. And what I realized that was very important is the people that you bring in, make sure that they're connected, that they understand what needs to happen in order for them to be successful, and that you give them the tools that they need to stay ahead and to push forward, and pretty much be honest with them. This isn't going to be an easy ride, but if you're consistent, consistency is the hardest part. If you're consistent, everything else will fall into place. So that's what I'm basically doing, is just teaching people exactly what I do and let them duplicate my results. Duplicate my marketing so that they can have the same results. And guys, this happened over time. I built up my YouTube channel. If people are following me, I don't even have a lot of subscribers on YouTube, but I'm constantly promoting this opportunity, what it can do for you, how it can change your life, and how it has changed my life. If you go onto my Facebook page, you see some of the accomplishments and things that I was able to do by promoting American Bill Money. The other great thing is you can call and speak to the owner. They have a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week customer service line where you can call and get information about American Bill Money. And the recording pretty much runs and tells you all of the fantastic things that you can have being a part of American Bill Money. I just think that this is a wonderful opportunity. And we have a lot of other people that are a part of this team that have been successful, that have made money. We have newbies that have made money with this program that have never made money before. We have people that have been online for years that have never made a dime online, and they came into this business and they made their first, they received their first commission check within a couple of weeks. So that just goes to show you that this is a real business, and they pay. It pays, okay? So what I wanted to discuss today was pretty much when you come into this organization, you become a part of American Bill Money, what you actually need to do to stay involved and stay a part of American Bill Money, and then when you bring other people in, exactly what they need to do, because it's about duplication. If a person comes in and they can't duplicate your results, most likely they're going to leave and they're going to go to the next program. And we don't want that. We don't want people always jumping to the next shiny object because they're unsuccessful with what they have. And I think that it's really important to let people know that if you join any of the members on this team, we're going to make sure that you're successful, because we have a strategic plan in place that is going to make sure that you're doing the things that you need to do on a daily basis to earn the money that you need to make to leave your daytime job. And that's ultimately what this is about. It's about replacing your income or adding to your income. Whatever it is, you can do it with this business. You just need to have the right mentorship. A lot of people get into programs and they say, you know, I had someone, you know, give me information about the program, and once I signed up, I never heard from them again. I don't even know who they are, you know. And with the Right Way Prodigy marketing, we're making sure that people are successful, because we only continue to get paid if you continue to stay in a program, if you are able to duplicate our results and you're successful. So your success is very important to us, so that we all make sure that everyone keep, you know, it's a rinse and repeat process. And that's basically what this is about. Rinse and repeat. You know, I don't know if anyone heard of Mary Beth, but what she was saying the other day is, you know, every time she earns with her online business, 80% goes into her pocket, 20% goes back into her business. For people that are coming in that are pretty brand new, I suggest 40%, 60% go into your pocket, 40% goes back into your business until you built your business to where you need it to be. And of course, we all know that with any online business, if you're looking for long-term success, you have to map out a goal for the next 3, 6, 9, and 12 months. And if you're consistent with that, you'll start to build some momentum. You'll start to see increase in the amount of people that are reaching out to you, and it'll just start to have a snowball effect. What we have done, and everyone haven't done this, but a percentage of people that are on a team have, we've incorporated online marketing and offline marketing so that we're hitting both ends. And the reason why we do that is because if people get a postcard in the mail, most likely they're going to go to YouTube to look up American Bill Money. So if they go to YouTube and see our information and they receive the postcard from anyone, people that may not even be a part of this team, it's nothing like that personal touch where they can actually speak to a live person, a real person, someone that they can hear their voice, see their face, and connect with. And that's what we're doing. Most people, they just send out the postcard and think that's enough. But sometimes you need to take it the next step further. And with our team, you're going to be able to use our videos and duplicate them to add to your channel, so that you are hitting with the, you know, hitting people with the postcards and also hitting them with the YouTube videos, just in case they decide to go online and look up about this amazing opportunity. For those that don't know, we have a mass mailing, which we decided to start this month, because we know that this is a numbers game. And with online marketing and offline marketing, the more people that you send your information to, the more eyeballs that are actually looking at your opportunity, the better chance you have of converting those signups and those leads into actual sales. And that's what we want to do. We want to convert our leads to signups. And that means that we have to have a certain amount of people actually looking at this opportunity. So we're sending out thousands and thousands of postcards, 30,000 postcards per month. And this is going to be consistently, because we know that 30,000 over the next 6 months is going to have a huge impact on the people that are receiving them and that are watching our videos. You know, it may not do as well the first month, but we know that over time, if we have 90,000, 120,000 postcards floating around with our information, there's nothing but success written all over that. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for success. So we're going to just stay consistent, stay positive, push each other to move forward. And we're going to see the results, and we're going to see the signups come in as we promote this opportunity more and more. So what I want to do is just talk to a few people about their experience so far, why they chose American Bill Money, if they have made any money with American Bill Money, We can start with Susan, who I've spoken to yesterday, that's been with American Bill Money. Susan, how do you like the program so far, and have you had any signups as of yet?
Yeah, I've been in a little bit over a month, and I have 4 total people. So I got my pass up and 3 others, and I'm all in. I joined the co-op because when you sit down and figure it out, I mean, there's no way that you could send out 10 postcards a month for $125 on your own with cover letters. It just, so I'm really excited about it, and just looking forward to sticking it out and going for the long haul with it, because there's not many others that I've made money in like I did immediate with this. So I'm really happy about it.
Yeah, and like Susan said, she's been in for a month now, a little less than a month. She has 4 signups already, so that's already bringing her in a total of $300 in residual income, okay? She joined the co-op because she sees the potential in the co-op, and it's really powerful if you really think about it. But she's in it for the long haul, and that's how you have to think. You have any business that you get into, any online opportunity, you have to be in it for the long haul, because it takes time to brand yourself, to build your business. But if you're consistent with it, you'll see that it'll take off. I don't think Alnisa is on the call today, but Alnisa called me this morning, and she was so excited. She received her first phone call from someone that's seen her on YouTube, and she just started promoting on YouTube not too long ago. So that was really exciting for her. She was blown away, and she's like, Amanda, this really works. And I want people to know that it doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen right away. But as you build your subscribers and people start to view you more and more, they will reach out to you and contact you for more information. And not to say I don't get I don't receive people inquiring information every day from YouTube, but from other platforms like Facebook, Craigslist, my leads, the leads that sent out, people do contact me through that, and every once in a while YouTube as well. But when people contact you, what I do is when people contact me, I ask them, where did you find me? Where did you hear about me? And they always go back to YouTube, because even if they received information through email or Craigslist, they always go back to YouTube. They always go to YouTube. And they said, well, I received the email, but then I went on YouTube and I seen this, so we know that YouTube is very powerful and it has a huge impact, and as long as you're consistently using it, you'll see results. But this business, guys, is just going to allow us to grow at a rapid pace because of the 14 years in business. People want something that's been around for over 3 to 5 years, because they just feel that there's so many businesses that are here, so many pre-launches. I mean, I had a woman send me today information about a pre-launch. You have pre-launches all the time. You have new opportunities all the time. But it's nothing like feeling more secure with an opportunity that's been around for 14 years and have 6-figure and 7-figure earners. That's extremely powerful. That's extremely powerful. Beverly, how have you been doing so far with the business, and why did you decide to join American Bill Money?
Well, I did receive 1 sign up in June, so I've been in over a month now. So I think I started like June the 5th, June the 9th. I had that a 1-up, and the guy, he found me on a YouTube video that I and Coach Darren had did. Yes, so YouTube videos, they work. They work, you guys. They really work. So my advice is to stay focused and consistency. Stay focused, consistency, you guys. Yep. And I am in a co-op, the 20,000 co-op. So hopefully that will restart soon and it'll get going. So stay focused.
Yes. Yeah, and that's the important part. now that we're incorporating the postcards, because and another reason why we did this is because people were receiving 150 postcards per month, every single month, but they weren't receiving the results that they were looking for, and people were wondering why. And that's why we came up with the co-op and the mass mailing, because now we know, especially those who are new at an online or offline business, it's a numbers game, and 150 postcards is just not enough for you to receive the results that you're looking for. It's not going to do the trick. So you need to make sure that you're consistent, you're sending out enough postcards, or you're sending out enough, you know, if it's your sales funnel, you're sending it to enough people for them to contact you and communicate with you about the opportunity. Jeff, how long have you been with American Bill Money?
About 2 weeks.
2 weeks, okay.
Mm-hmm.
How you like it so far?
It's great. Yeah, it's just taking time getting used to everything. A lot of this is new to me, so but I'm enjoying it. Yes, looking forward to the success in it.
That's great. That's great. And you know, a lot of people that are here, well, and that's another thing, because I've been in going on 3 months. So everyone that's here have been in it for way less than that, maybe a month. I don't even think we have anyone here that's been in for two complete months yet in the business. But it goes to show you, you know, if we can do this in such a short period of time, how much more we can actually do over the next few months. You know, almost everyone here is brand new to the business. They either heard about it through YouTube or, you know, a friend referred them. But a lot of people that are here that's been on these hangouts are consistent. They know that the business opportunity works, and they're looking for success online. That's what the main goal is. And I want people to know, if you decide to come into this opportunity and you're looking for, you're looking at a home-based business, you just need to know that you need to start for the right reasons. Like we all know, and I said this a few days ago, we all know that the ultimate goal is to make money online. Okay, we all know that. And you have to take away that thought process and really focus on what it's going to take for you to get there. Because if you focus solely on the money and making the money, I need the money, money, you're not going to focus on the strategic plan you need to have in place to make sure that the money comes to you. And I don't know if any, for those who weren't on the call the other day, Paul was saying to us that he has pretty much, he writes down exactly what he's going to do on a daily basis. Every day he knows exactly what he needs to do for his online success and for this business. He knows, and everyone should start to do that, whether it's sending out 20 ads to Facebook groups, or, you know, putting some information up on your Facebook page. If it's running a campaign, whatever it is, following up with people. That's another thing. A lot of people forget the follow up. People that said, oh, I'll get in next week, or I'll get in 2 weeks. I have a calendar here. Guys, this is my calendar. And what I do is every month, if someone tells me, listen, I'm not going to be able to do it this month, but I can get it next month, I'll say, well, what date? So just so you guys can see. Do you see? This is my calendar for May. When I first started, all of these people said, oh, I love the opportunity, I want to get involved. And it's funny because I look back at this, and out of all of these people that I actually spoke to at one time or another, I think only 3 of them actually didn't follow through. And that's pretty good. 3 people. I put down their names, their phone numbers, their email address, and how they heard about me. And this is what I do for every single month. So if someone says, listen, I want to do this, but I can't do it until August, I hold them to a date. Well, what date do you want to get started? And I flip to the page, and I write their information down, and I follow up with them. And normally what I do is I do at least 3 follow-ups. So I call them one day, I'll wait a few days and call them another day, but I follow up with them. And then what I do is I go back every month and I see how many people did I actually connect with and they actually signed up. So for the month of May, I had 3 people that didn't sign up. Out of those 3 people, 2 of them signed up for the month of June. And if you look here, guys, this is for June. This is my calendar and the people that I followed up with. And the reason why this looks pretty bad, but there's a lot of people that's not really even on this list that I've signed up because they just went to YouTube and they found me and they signed up. I didn't have to call them back. I didn't have to give them much information. Once they seen the videos, they were like, you know what, this is the perfect program for me. And you can get this book, guys, from Walmart, but it's all in the follow-up because with the day-to-day hustle and bustle of work and children and working out and cooking and cleaning, you know, you forget, you get thrown off as far as the things that you really want to do and you need to do for your success. And we just need to follow up. People want this, people need this. And if you follow up with them, it makes so much of a difference, you know. I have a gentleman that he hasn't enrolled, but he speaks to me almost every other day. He has a question, you know, but he's staying connected. He's there. He's right there with me. He called me today. He said, Amanda, I was watching your hangout the other day and you have this co-op now. Can I get more information? He's not even in yet, but he's like, that's perfect. Like, this is what I need. So you never know who's watching and you never know what information they may look for that they see in your video when they're watching you, you know, and when they're viewing your videos. You never know what may connect with a person on a personal level and they say, well, you know what, I really needed that. Perfect example, customized postcards, you know. I'm waiting on mine. I didn't receive them yet, but it's okay. But you know, customized postcards, people like to customize things. This may be just the thing someone was looking for in order for them to start American Bill Money. We have to give people that information. The postcards, you know, like Paul said, and for those that don't know, Paul is the owner of ABM. He said, Amanda, these postcards has been working for 14 years. We have 6-figure and 7-figure earners that just do postcards, just like this. This is all they send out. And now you don't even have to put the stamps, the stickers on it, because now the postcards are going to come with your information on them. Okay? And then if you can't afford the stamps, you can't afford to do a cover letter, you can't afford the envelope, we now have the co-op where you can get in at a reasonable price and get it a done-for-you system with the postcard, cover letter, envelope, and stamp sent to thousands of people for them to take a look at this opportunity. And it doesn't get any better than that. So we're going to do everything that we need to do on our end to make sure that we build a successful business. We just need to make sure that we're consistent at it, that we're hitting them online and offline, and that we're doing it as a team, keeping each other motivated and inspired, staying connected, because that's important, and just pushing forward every single day, pushing forward. You know, I answer calls and messages almost all day, every single day, because I want people to know that I'm here, Ontarian, Coach D, Amanda Statcher, Christy, we're all here. Everyone is working hard and making sure that we're doing the things that we need to do to keep this business growing and keep people motivated to do more, because that's what it's all about. If we can get some information from Terry. Terry, I know Terry's new here. And Terry, if you're with us, if you can just say a few words about why you started and what you're looking forward to with this opportunity. Are you here, Terry? Terry? Oh, okay. Terry, she can't use her mic. That's okay. Nancy, are you here with us? Nancy Clark? Okay. All right. She doesn't have a mic. That's fine. Makita, I know Makita just started not too long with us. Makita, do you want to give some information about American Bill Money?
Basically, I'm excited to join it. I have been like posting it on Facebook a lot and uploading my YouTube videos.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what made you want to join the program?
Maybe want to join the program is your ad was on Facebook. And
Okay.
yeah, and I saw the checks and stuff, so I'm just like, maybe I just needed this join because it looked legit to me.
Okay,
So.
that's great. Well, we're happy to have you here, Makita. We're happy to have you here. And for those that don't know, Makita is a part of the mastermind, which we have created for people that want to take their business to the next level. She just started not too long ago. I have spoken to her on many occasions about the program and what it offers. And we're happy to have you here. We're happy to have you here. We have right now over 175 people just about in the mastermind. We're probably going to hit 200 people by the end of this week. We also have about over 750 people that's in our Right Way Prodigy Marketing Facebook group, and that's growing every single day. People are posting checks like crazy in the groups, and people are wanting to know, where has American Bill Money been? Why have I never heard about them? And I just tell people, well, it is a postcard program. So it really, when I even looked into it, I received the email that came from a solo ad, and I was like, what is this? And even when I went online onto YouTube, I was like, there's hardly no videos. Like, is this for real? Because the videos that I seen on YouTube were from like last year. Like, I think I seen 2 videos that was for this year. And I'm like, it's been around for 14 years and there's not much information about it. And, I spoke to the owner and he goes, well, it's a postcard program. We do postcards. So I'm just happy that we're one of the first teams for American Bill Money to actually bring this company online, onto the platform of the online marketing world, through YouTube, Facebook, and Craigslist. It's just amazing. And I feel excited about that. So what we're going to do is we can take a few questions and we're going to just wrap it up. If people want more information about American Bill Money, we will all have our information in the description below, so that you can contact us and we can answer your questions and get you started. But does anyone have any questions regarding American Bill Money? How many in the co-op now? I'm not exactly for sure how many, because we had quite a few signups today. But everyone will know by the end of the month, before we send everything out, exactly who's in, because we're going to all receive the spreadsheet. Right now, I know it's a lot. It's a lot. But remember, everyone, the cap for the postcards is at 50. So we're not going over 50, but we're really close to it, especially for the 10,000 postcard mailing. And Gary, I put the link here in the chat group for the co-op, so you can go and click on the link and it'll have the information for the co-ops that we have in place. How would the co-op be processed on accountability side? Well, what they're going to do is we're going to just use the spreadsheet, and it's first come, first serve. So as people come into this organization, they're going to just be placed from top to bottom, and everyone will be able to see that. If you have a sign up or if you're next on the list, you're going to see that in the Excel spreadsheet. So we're going to just go down the list, and we're going to keep it in the order from who paid first to who paid last. And as the signups come in, they'll just be pushed to each person. Now, what we're going to do is, even if they call American Bill Money and they don't call us directly, they're still going to be placed in the Excel spreadsheet, because that information is going to be given to Paul with American Bill Money. So he'll have that information as well. So he knows exactly who's next on the list, just in case people get excited and they don't call Right Way Prodigy Marketing directly and they call American Bill Money. And we have an ABM number just for our mastermind team, for those that are in our co-op. So that number is for our team, and there's no way to get around it. If they call, they're going to have that ABM number that's connected to our co-op, and whether they call us directly or they call American Bill Money directly, they will have that number that's connected to the people that paid in our mastermind group in the co-op. So Paul and I strategically sat down to figure out exactly how to do this and how to make it work so that people are paid, is consistent on both ends, and we know who goes next. And it's just going to be great, because now they know if the number is 7787. So if anybody want to call and sign up with any one of us that are in the co-op, it's 7787, and that's the number for our mastermind team, the co-op for Right Way Prodigy Marketing. Okay, that's our number. That's the number that we're going to be using moving forward for the postcard mailing and also the online network marketing that we're doing. So that goes for Craigslist, that goes for leads. When we purchase leads, interview leads, pay per click, we're all going to use that one number. So if anyone calls and they say, listen, I saw this, and we ask them for the ABM number, they give that 7787 number, it goes to whoever's next in line. And that's how we're going to keep track of the people that are coming in and how many people are actually responding to our advertisements that we're putting all of this money and effort into. You know, and that's the best way to do it, and make sure that it's fair and that it's consistent around the board. Okay. Yeah, when they sign up online, they cannot sign up without an ABM number. So like I said, they're going to have our ABM number. They put that number in, and then they're going to be, Paul is going to strategically place them with whoever's in line based on the Excel spreadsheet that he's going to receive. And we'll all have access to that spreadsheet. Susan. Yes, and we can use these people as pass-ups. Yeah, if you don't have a pass-up yet, if you haven't been qualified, you can use them as a pass-up, correct. So that's the first thing you want to do. You want to get that qualifying sale out the way, because once you get qualified, you're able to receive unlimited amount of $75 commissions per person. So you want to get that out of the way first, and then, you know, once you get that one qualifying sale that goes to your sponsor, you're all set to go. And the spreadsheet will be updated twice a week. Okay. If time permits and we could do it more, a little bit more often, we will, but we're shooting for twice a week at this point. So what we're going to do is we're going to wrap it up. If anybody have any more questions, you can just send me a message on Facebook. My information is in the description, my phone number, email, Facebook information to contact me if you're ready to get started with this program. We thank you so much for being here. Thanks for everyone who was a part of the call today. Please stay tuned, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time today. Our mastermind is in place. So for all of those that are a part of the mastermind, please make sure you're on the 8:30 call. You don't want to miss it. Thanks so much for being here, guys. Have a great day.